In this video, we're going to go through how to make a histogram on Excel Online. Now, we're going to lose a little bit of the fine-tuning that we were able to do in the desktop version of Excel, but we can still make a pretty good graph in the end. So, like with most graphs, the thing we're going to do first is highlight our data. And then we're going to go ahead and go to Insert. And histogram is under Other Charts, so we'll click here. And it's one of our statistical charts. So we'll select histogram, and it will actually automatically make the different groups for us, the different classes, which is nice, but on the other hand, we don't have any options for changing these. So whatever Excel picks, we're kind of stuck with. Now, speaking of the classes, one thing I want to point out to you, if we look at these, anytime you see a bracket, that means that that number is included in that bar. If you see a parentheses, like we see here with the 106.2, that means that that number is not included on that bar. So in this graph, if 106.2 was one of our numbers, it would be on the left bar, not on the right bar. Same idea for 112.4. It is included on this left bar. It is not included on this right bar. Okay, now if we go back to our menus here and we click on Chart Tools and Chart, these are actually all we have access to for customizing this chart, so not a lot. We can change what the axes and the grid lines look like, but the big ones we're going to be using are the title editors here. So first of all, we're going to go ahead and edit our chart title, and we can name this Record High Temperatures. And then we can also go back there and add on our axis titles. So we can add a horizontal axis title. And these are our temperatures in Fahrenheit. And we can also add on our vertical title, which is just our frequency. So now we've got a pretty good graph going on. Right? We can see the frequencies of all of our different bars. We've labeled everything. One thing we're going to add here to make our later steps a little bit easier is we can actually add data labels. Now what this does is it's going to put some numbers on our chart to kind of label how tall these bars are. And we've got a bunch of options for where those numbers go, but I think it's easiest to read them if they are right outside the end of the bar. So what this does for us is it tells us that the frequency for this bar here, this class, is 6, and this frequency is 15, and so on. And with that, we're actually done making our histogram because we don't really have any other options for customizing it.